Hello, everybody. Hello, beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to the Black Queer Witch podcast. How are you? What's the tea, mamas? What's the tea, babes? Like, what's been going on? Spill it, spill it, spill it, spill it, spill it. Yes, honey. What's been going on with me? Just work. I got some stuff I got planned, like I said the last time. But anyways, this episode will be me sharing one of my personal this is the start of a new segment that I'm calling Share a Spell. Today I'm gonna be sharing one of my personal rituals with you guys. This ritual is for it's like a symbolic version of rebirth, kind of like like a lot of people get baptized or whatever the case may be, and it's a symbolic of starting over anew, afresh. But this is a ritual that I created for that same kind of purpose. It is green, like it's a green witchcraft kind of ritual. I love green witchcraft. I have a huge knack for it, but this is one of my rituals. I call it the Rebirthing Ritual. It's a long ritual. It's not just a day or an hour ritual. It's a long going process. A lot of self-reflection, stuff like that. Okay, so let me tell you about the ritual. We're gonna dive into it. So what you'll need for this ritual, you're gonna need you're gonna need a white candle, pen and paper, a cauldron or like a stainless steel bowl that's fireproof or something that's fireproof. Some sun water, which is easy to make. I'm gonna tell you how to make that. You're gonna need a plant that represents you. So like you can go to like a nursery or to like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or wherever the case may be, wherever you're from, a hardware store where they sell plants. You're gonna go through the plant aisle and kind of just get the vibe of the plants. When I go to the plant store, I walk around one good time or maybe two good times, depending on how I'm feeling. And I like to just say like a little, I guess like a little prayer or like a little chant. The plant, like I always say, like the plant that's meant to be find me, and then I hold my hand out and kind of guide over the plants. I touch and feel them to see, get the energy connection. You're gonna need a new pot for your new plant, and then you're gonna need some new dirt. In my case, I have a compost bin, so I always have new dirt. So I'm using compost, but you can always use potting soil. You're gonna need some new sigils, depending on your intention. What you want out of this new birth, this transformation. Those are the sigils you're going to want to use, but you don't have to use sigils if that's not what you want to use. And then I wrote like this, I guess this little prayer or this spell that I say, and I'm gonna share with you what the spell is at the end or when we get to that part. Okay, so let's dive into the ritual itself. The ritual is a week-long ritual, okay? It's a week long. You can do this at any time of the year, but I prefer to do it the week before the new moon, because I want to set my new intentions when the new moon finally hits or whatever. So that's my thing. But you can do it whenever, on the last, whatever day it is, you can do it whenever you want to do it. Whenever you feel called or you need to do it. Okay, so the week before the new moon, you're going to take this week out and you're going to detox. You're going to detox your body, your mind, your soul. Everybody has different detox needs. Some of us can't detox food because of health issues or whatever the case may be. But you know what you need to detox. You know what you've been absorbing too much of, and you know what you need to take a step back from. You know what I'm saying? And also that week you're going to spend time with yourself, reflecting on the life that you had, reflecting on some things that you need to reflect on, letting go of things that you need to let go of, and getting ready for this transformation, starting anew, setting new goals, making a vision board, writing in a journal, whatever you need to do is what you need to do. I don't specify what you should do because everybody's journey is different and everybody's at a different point in their journey. But we all need like a rebirth every now and then. Okay, so you're gonna figure that out. For me personally, I'm doing this ritual actually on the day that this podcast airs, which will be the 1st of April. I already got my plant, my pots, whatever the case may be, and my goal is to detox from social media. Detox from social media and TV, and spend more time reading and researching. There's some things that I really want to learn about, and really want to get the knowledge about. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my week, is spending that time to learn new things, gain new skills, and also reflecting as well. There's some things that I need to reflect on in my personal life and in my personal journey. The day of the new moon, you're still going to be on your fast, of course. And then that's that day. So this is the day. The day of. So this is the morning or whatever the case may be. You're going to take some time out and write down some things that you want to release, that you don't want to bring into your new life. The things you want to release from your old life, and you're going to bring it into, you don't want to bring it to your new life. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. For example, when I write my releases, I always write like, I release fear and replace it with happiness. I release debt and replace it with financial stability. I release self-doubt and replace it with self-confidence. That's what I do when I write my release sheets or whatever. After you write your release sheet, you're going to read it out loud, of course, to speak it out into existence. And then you're going to take that paper and you're going to burn it. You're going to burn it till it's completely ashes. If you want to burn it with like some herbs, like make it like an incense, I suggest that too. And once you burn it down to ashes, you're gonna keep those ashes for later on tonight. After you do this part, you're gonna take some time to kind of recharge, take some time to rest before the night begins, whenever that begins for you. You don't have to wait till the nighttime to do this, but you can do it. You can do it like boom, 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 if that's what you want to do. But I like to take some time and recharge, and then I have other things I like to do after doing this. It gives me some time to like think and kind of relax myself. So the night of the new moon, you're going to take a self-love bath, ritual bath, spiritual bath, whatever the case may be. It can be as elaborate as getting some rose petals, getting some oils, or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to do. Sometimes I just do like a simple like white bath, which is basically coconut milk and water, a little salt. Sometimes I throw some rose petals in there, or like whatever flowers I have on hand that I love flowers. When I do my ritual baths, I tend to stay close to fresh flowers. I don't really like to use dead flowers. Oh, excuse me. In my ritual baths, just because you want the living essence. So if you're going to use if you're going to do this and you're going to use flowers, please use fresh flowers. Please use fresh herbs. It works so much better. Okay. So after you take your bath, if you clean up the tub or whatever the case may be, you're going to get dressed in some comfortable clothes. I usually get dressed in like either all white or like a white and gray. That's just me. So so once you get dressed, you're going to need a clean table, a freshly cleaned table. And the only thing you're going to need on that table is your plant, your pot, your ashes from before, the white candle, and it was something else. I think I said dirt. And you're also going to need your sun water. So when you're making sun water is so easy to make. It's basically just water that's been left in the sun. I suggest doing this in the morning, waking up and getting you some water and just placing it in the sun all day long. That is my opinion. Sun water is great for starting a new birth. It's great for energizing and transformations, for those who don't know that. So once I get on my clean table, I like to light my candle, my white candle, and I like to light me a little incense. I love a little incense moment. So I light my white candle, my incense. This white candle represents your new life, this symbolic transformation, the start of your new journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the light represents. You go into light and starting anew. So you're going to take, after you do all of that, you light your candle, light your incense, if that's what you want to do. You're going to take your empty pot and you're going to cleanse it. You're going to cleanse it of all energies. You're going to cleanse it. And then you can draw the sigils on the outside or on the inside if that's what you want to do. I like to draw mine on the inside because I like the energy to be in the inside. That's what I do. And then after that, I basically just set up to repot my plant. I didn't even tell you. Also, during that week, you're going to take time and spend with your plant. Hold your plant, talk to your plant. Put your essence, your energy into that plant. For those who like to meditate with your plant in your hand or in your lap, so that you have the energetic connection between you and your plant. Because this plant is going to represent you. This plant is going to represent this new life that you have for yourself. The more that you water this plant, the more that you speak life into this plant, the more that your life is going to change. The more that your life is going to it's going to become better. Me personally, I have a hard time with saying affirmations in a mirror. I don't know why. It's weird. I feel like it's weird to me. But so I have found a way to do it without having to, I guess, speak in the mirror. I speak to my plant, which represents me. So back to this. So once you get your sigils and stuff done, you put them on the thing. I like to cast a circle, and I cast my circle of protection because I work with different deities. I work with my ancestors and my spirit guides. So I kind of want them to come to the circle and to witness this symbolic transformation, the symbolic start of a new life. Okay? That's what I do. So I cast my circle first, and then I call in my spirits and my deities to the circle, to the table with me, so that I know that they're there. I know that they're there to bless me if that's what they want to do. They're there to witness this symbolic change that I want to do for myself. So while the circle is cast and I'm in the circle and my spirits and stuff are here, you're basically just gonna repot your plant. Simple. You're gonna repot yourself in a new pot. You're gonna repot yourself. You're gonna take yourself out of that old pot, that old life, and you're gonna put yourself in something new. Basically, that's the symbolic. We're gonna put ourselves in something new. So you're gonna take those ashes that you had from earlier, and you're gonna put them at the bottom of the pot before you repot. That represents like you leaving the old behind. The old is being buried, but the old is still there, and it still should be represented and respected, and it should nourish your new growth and your new self. That's why you put the ashes at the bottom, and then you basically repot yourself. And then after you repot yourself, I love to speak to my plant. I like to tell them, this is your new home. This home will bless you. You will never have to want for anything. Just stuff like that. Just sit there and speak to your plant. Not only just speak to your plant, but speak to yourself. And let it come from the heart. You know what I'm saying? As long as you need to. If you need to sit there for a while, for an hour, to get this done, then hey, it's an hour. If it's quicker than an hour, hey, it's quicker than an hour. But take that time out and speak to your plant. So once you repot your plant and all the dirt is on there, you're going to water it with the sun water. Don't drown it. Just water it with the sun water. As I water my plant with the sun water, I like to say my little prayer or my spell that I'm going to share with you right now. So my spell is basically this, or my prayer is basically this, as I pour the sun water into my plant. Just as the caterpillar starting life all over as a butterfly, so will I. I ask for my slate to be wiped clean, freeing me from my past, my sins, and unhealthy ways. I invite change and new energies. I ask for the old to be stripped away and for the new to be ushered in. That's basically my prayer. I say it out loud so that my spirit guides and my ancestors and my deities know this is my intent. You know what I'm saying? This is my intent. I want something new. I want a fresh start. And this is what I've sacrificed. I sacrificed social media. I sacrificed food. I sacrificed water and just went on a juice diet. Like, I sacrificed so that my slate can be wiped clean. You know, everything comes with a sacrifice. You can't just do something and don't expect something, somebody not to expect something in return, basically. So, I sit there and I tell them, this is what I sacrificed. And then the next morning, you're still going to be on your fast all the way through this night. And then the next morning, once the full 7 days are up, I like to take things slowly. I like to have already set a new routine in for myself so that I can start my new routine. Basically, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Start a new routine. I like to get a nice dinner for myself, or make a nice breakfast for myself, depending on if I'm off or not. Make a nice dinner for yourself. Make a nice breakfast with some nice fruit, stuff like that. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your new life. Enjoy the new slate that has been wiped clean, and continue to work towards the new. Sometimes you may slip up, but that's okay. We all make mistakes, and we all are making mistakes, basically. Like, it's okay. As long as you get back on track, that's all that matters. You can fall off the track, as long as you get back up and get back on track, that's all that matters. So I hope you like this ritual. I hope you practice it. It can be customized to whoever is doing the ritual. But I really hope you liked it. I hope you do it. I hope that you get a new start. I don't do this spell every year. The last time I did it was probably like almost 2 years ago. When I first moved all the way from my hometown. I did this 2 years ago. I made this 2 years ago. Because I wanted a new start, a new slate. And it worked for me. It worked beautifully. And I plan on doing it again because I just feel like I'm in a place where it's time to move. It's time to open up some doors. And it's time to put the work in so those doors can be opened. But anyways, I hope you liked it. I hope this resonates with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. The next episode will be the general tarot card reading for April. We'll see how that goes. I may also turn that into like a tarot, the collective reading and tarot time at the same time. Tea time at the same time, so I don't post like 3 episodes at once. But I hope this resonates with you, and I hope you like it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, beautiful lovelies.